Trap is placed in the tide pool. I got hundreds of them. There it is, right there. We got some. Let's go! What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We got hundreds of tide pools surrounding me, and we got a micro fish trap right here. And what I was thinking we'd do is leave the fish trap overnight in one of these tide pools and see what we can catch inside of it. Usually these are like half filled up and they'll have water in them, but like kind of like this one right here. This is one that has water in it. There's another one. If you look right over here, that's another tide pool. I don't see anything in it, but usually we'll find like giant ones that are like 2 feet, 3 feet deep. That's one reason I decided we're gonna have to leave this thing overnight, is because we're gonna have to wait for high tide to come through, fill all these tide pools back up. That's when a bunch of sea creatures go into them, when it's a bit higher tide. They kind of get trapped up in there. Some use it as a home. So we're gonna leave it overnight, allow that high tide to rise back up, sit there for probably 6 to 8 hours, fully submerged, and in that time being, see what we can possibly catch inside of it. I'm gonna put it right in here. This looks like a really good spot. And as some of you may know, we've caught in tons of sea creatures here, from eels, octopus, a bunch of different crabs, fish. So I'm pretty confident we'll catch something. I just don't know what exactly, but this is looking really good. You got a bunch of little caves, bunch of structure. We got frozen shrimp as bait. Just gonna put a bunch of pieces in there. We want all of that to eventually go out here and like leave a trail of scent, so that way they follow it, they go in, and boom, we got them. Get that on there. Trap is ready to go. I'm gonna lodge it right in this tide pool right here. That way the opening's facing out. Water's gonna come up through here. It's gonna push all that scent right out, and anything in this area should definitely smell that and go inside of it, hopefully. That trap is not going anywhere. It is in there nice and tight, so it should be good to go. Trap is placed in the tide pool. We have an incoming tide in about the next 3 hours. The tide will start to rise a lot. Once that happens, it's really just a waiting game from that point on, and we'll come back and check this thing in the morning. We got a bunch of little fish right here. I don't know what they are, but we're gonna try to net them, get a better view. I had to have got, oh yeah, look at this. I got hundreds of them. I don't know what those are, but there's so many. I think, oh, they're little spots. You can see some of the bigger ones actually have the spot on their tail. That is sick. We gotta catch some of these for the mini pond and just watch them grow, have a whole school of them like this. That's cool. At least we were able to see what they were. Get them all back in there. There's a giant crab right there. I don't know what kind. I'm gonna get closer. I think it may be a stone crab. These are a protected species, so we cannot mess with him, but we'll definitely get a shot at him. So sick. It's got some big old pinchers on him. Oh, crabs coming. Oh, they're fighting. The crabs are fighting. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. We got 2 stone crabs, one right there, another right there, and it looks like they're either mating or they're fighting for that cave. This guy is not looking too friendly though. You know what? Those may be blue crabs. I don't know. If you guys know what kind of crabs these are, let us know in the comments, but I'm not too sure. Let's feed the saltwater pond real quick. Got some food right here. Everything's out. Look at the size of Bumblebee. He is absolutely massive. Camera does not do the justice on how big this fish is, but like, let me put my foot up next to him. He's massive. He's probably pushing about 50 pounds now. It's actually crazy because we raised him since he was a little baby. Fish get up to 1,000 pounds plus. They're considered the biggest groupers out there, bigger than Goliath groupers. We got our school of sergeant majors swimming around. There's 2 of them. There's a couple more. So cool just seeing them swimming with the bigger fish. I'm gonna toss some of this food in. Watch them all munch. Bumblebee does not eat them, but everything else does. Lionfish, Batman, Emperor Snapper, blue and yellow cod, trigger, they're all munching. We got our stingray out swimming. We also got our sharks out. Everything's gonna start to smell that food, and you'll see them all start to come out. We are back at the tide pool spot. It is the next day. We gotta try to find this trap. Jesus! There it is, right there. All right, it's still in the same spot. I'm gonna grab it out. There's a lot of sand though. Watch out, watch out. We got stuff. Let's go! Look at that. Puffer fish, and it looks like a little crab. Boom, look at that. Overnight fish trap. We ended up catching 2 exotic puffer fish, and it looks like a really cool looking snail, or what is that? Hermit crab. It's always a mystery. You never know what you're gonna catch. That's the fun part. I'm gonna grab a little bucket and we'll put them in there and get a better view. Get these guys in this bucket here. These guys are so cool looking. I'm not gonna fully take them out of the water, but I want you guys to see. I mean, look at those red eyes, leopard pattern. They're actually called leopard puffer fish. They're pretty exotic looking. If I had a tank small enough at the moment, I would definitely bring these guys home for it. But we're in the process of setting everything back up, reorganizing it, redoing some of the aquariums. So they're not ready to go at the moment, but we'll definitely do this again. This time we caught puffer fish. You never know what it may be next time. That's the best part about these fish traps. It's one reason I love them. I'm sure it's a reason you guys love them. We next got a cool looking hermit crab. Oh, he was just coming out there. Look at him. Oh, he's coming out. Oh, hello there. Oh my gosh. What is he doing? Trying to bite me? Ah, take a look at that patterning on his shell here. So pretty. Honestly, such a good feeling when we do a fish trap and we actually catch something. There's a lot of times we come out here, place these traps, and we catch nothing. We are gonna release these guys. I'm probably gonna release them right here in this tide pool, giant tide pool. Next time we'll put a trap here. This is looking really good with all this structure. I actually see some puffer fish right there. They're in the tide pool. Our 2 puffer fish and hermit crab are going back. There they go. Look at it. There's one right there and another right here. And there goes our little hermit crab. He'll find a spot to hide. Puffer fish and hermit crab are back in the tide pools. We ended up releasing them, like I said. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. Also, comment down below where you want to see a fish trap next. With that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one. See you!